back to my YouTube channel. Hello, my name is Eric Spiffy, and today we're gonna be just doing a get ready with me, but also like a first impressions. If you watched my last YouTube video, I showed you guys what I recently purchased from Ulta. So I have some of the products that I purchased, and I thought, you know what, let's do a first impressions, but also let's just kind of like do like get ready with me. So if you're interested to see what the end result is gonna look like, then please keep on watching. As always, hold if I can talk. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna slip on a hat because, I don't know, hats have been my thing recently with the awkward length of my hair. It's been a journey with my hair. So we're gonna put her back for a little bit, and we'll bring her out later. Don't worry. Actually, I need more coffee before we continue with this because coffee is essential. All right, so I went ahead and already put on my moisturizer and some lip balm because my lips have been a little dry recently. I'm gonna go in with my rose water and glycerin spray from Heritage Store. A tried and true product. It's amazing. It feels luxurious when you just spray this amazing rose water and glycerin spray on your face. I just feel bougie. It's so cheap. It's not a bougie product, but it just makes you feel bougie. You know, that illusion that you want to be bougie, you know? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and slip on some primer. This is the Smashbox, and it's a little dirty, but we're gonna roll with it. All right, so for primer, I'm gonna be going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is the one that's oil-free, and it definitely has more of a silicone feel to it. So it's definitely just gonna smooth out my skin and fill in all of those pores for a nice, just smooth effect. I wanna look smooth, so I'm throwing this in my T-zone, especially when like after I shave, which today I shaved this morning, I want to just look nice and smooth. It is important because I can notice all of my pores. Now we're gonna go in and color correct, and for color correcting, I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in medium beige. I did use this shade the other day for the first time, because normally to color correct I'll use deep olive, but I've noticed that now that it's like not as sunny, I'm not as tan, so I'm not like a deep olive anymore, I'm more like a medium beige, which is pretty close in the shade range. And actually I will show you a little bit of deep olive, which is just a tad darker. We'll mix the two up together. I'm color correcting my Anastasia because she is definitely more in that blue hue. I'm gonna go in and press that underneath my eyes. So what I like to do with the concealer whenever I'm color correcting is I like to connect from eye to eye right here, just kind of creating like a U shape. It helps to just brighten up in this area. So that's what we are doing today. I've noticed that over the years that I tend to hold my breath whenever I'm blending out. It's like, you can breathe, come on, Spiff. So moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and try out for the very first time here on my channel, the Juvia's Place Shade Stick in the shade Panama. We're gonna go in, hopefully it's a match. Oh gosh, I'm such, yes, it is a match. I think it's a match. I was concerned, I was really genuinely concerned that it was not gonna be my shade, but it is. All right, I'm gonna go in with my BH Cosmetics #1 brush. Yo, BH Cosmetics, if you're not already aware, has some pretty decent brushes for an affordable price. They're always coming out with new brushes. The other day whenever I was at Ulta, I noticed that they had a new brush collection for the eyes, and I was totally gonna buy it. But then I was like, Spiff, now, you know you want these brushes, but like, do you need the brushes? You know, like, no, you don't need. Because I have so many eye brushes that I do not need any more for my collection. All right, so thoughts about the foundation. I like it. At first, whenever I like opened up the tube, it didn't look that it was gonna be like as creamy. It definitely looked really dry, like in the actual component itself. But as soon as I started swiping it, it just glided on really nice. So I think this is definitely a yes for me. I like this. I like this product a lot. Definitely more on the medium coverage side, not so full, which I'm not mad about. Had a recent breakthrough with full coverage foundation that I do not need that much coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and cream bronze a little bit, and I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in Honey Glaze. This is an amazing, amazing product. But I'm almost done with her. That's how you know it's an amazing product. All right, I'm gonna soften this out a little bit. So I'm taking my concealer brush and I'm smoothing out the edges of that cream bronzer. I went a little heavy-handed on it, but that's okay. That is fine. So next I'm gonna be taking the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in Summertime Wine. This is her, very pigmented. We're gonna go in with the light hand. Oh god, this chair is so bad. All I want for Christmas is a brand new makeup chair. That's all I need. I'm gonna go in and lightly dab like so Like look at this pretty blush. Now, you know me, if you've been a long time follower here on my channel, you know that I love me some blush. So I'm taking a little concoction of my RCMA translucent powder and also my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm mixing those two up because we are going to set the face. It's very important that you do, especially with all these cream products. I'm trying to start a new thing with setting powder because I've noticed that it tends to make me look a little gray. So I'm taking a lighter amount and I'm just going to set underneath the eyes with this. I feel like I have more control with a tinier brush underneath my eyes and on around my face instead of using a bigger brush which picks up more product and then it just is too much product and it just washes me out. So that is why I'm starting to use a tinier brush because I only really set my T-zone underneath my eyes, around my mouth area, and then just underneath my contour. Everything else is still pretty much like wet. So I am still looking for a drugstore bronzer that I like other than the Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer. I use this literally in every single video. Trust me, I am looking, I am hunting, but I just cannot find one that I like other than this one. It's so good. I stand by it. I think if I'm gonna try and find a new bronzer, it's gonna have to be high-end. So I'll have to take a look next time I'm at Sephora or Ulta. So I was gonna add the Sweet Cheeks Matte Blush from NYX Cosmetics, but I feel like this blush alone is, I'm gonna add a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with the I'm gonna go in with the Sweet Cheeks Matte Blush in Bang Bang, and I'm just picking up a little bit on my Wet n Wild blush brush, just to kind of set this. I don't want to take away from Summertime Wine because it's such a pretty color. Let's go in with highlighter now. Let's see, I have two highlighters that I want to maybe mix together. One's high-end, one's drugstore. So I have the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick Compact in bronze, and then I have the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek highlighter in Might Be. So I might mix these two up together because this one's more like a cream to powder formula, and the Bobbi Brown is just more of a powder. So I think I can get away with using these two. I also don't want to add too much highlighter because I noticed in the last video that I uploaded that my highlighter was a little intense, and that was from the Anastasia So Hollywood highlighter. I just went heavy-handed with it because lately I just haven't been wearing that much highlighter. I know that's hard to believe, but I don't know, something about it. I just feel like it doesn't fit the frame of my face, or maybe I'm just using the wrong product. Yeah, okay, we can get away with this. So I'm taking Might Be, which is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek highlighter, and I'm kind of just draping along this area with my BH Cosmetics No. 3 brush. And now I'm gonna take the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick Compact. I'm lightly dusting this on because even though it's not a really pigmented product like some of the other highlighters that I have, I don't want to go heavy-handed with it. That did not break. Oh my gosh. Hold please. I don't know. Highlighter hasn't really been catching my eye lately. I think it just looks really bad on me personally. I would prefer more of like a natural dewy look instead of some type of powder that makes me look shiny because, I don't know. I feel like it does not compliment me at all. Do I dare even try and go in a little bit with? I'm gonna focus it more out here. I have a very tiny face, so. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so brows are done, and I also went ahead and I contoured my nose off camera because I was like, oh wait, forgot to contour her. So I'm gonna okay, calm down. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some freckles, and this is something new that I've been doing as far as with this product. I've been doing freckles for a while now, and I used to use the Anastasia Soft Brown Hip Brow for my freckles. I've since used it all up. Now I'm using the Anastasia Brow Pen to add freckles, just because the formula, you can kind of shear it out if you add, if you kind of dab onto the product, on your face. So it softens out and makes it look kind of natural. So I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly add some freckles. So I'm just kind of sporadically placing these wherever I feel like they fit me best. I love this brow pen. It's what I use for my brows at the moment. I will have a updated brow tutorial coming up soon, like brow maintenance and how I put up with my brows and how I currently do my brows. So this is what I'm talking about. So you see how I added just a little bit too much on that one. So I can go in with my finger and almost like shear out the product. Ugh, I love me some Freckles. They're so cute. I don't know if you can see it on camera if it's picking it up. I'm pretty sure it is. But like how this side, it just looks so cute. I don't know. It's a thing, girl. It's a thing. It's a mood. And you can get kind of heavy-handed with this product. Like if you add a lot of pressure to it, it will definitely, you know, apply a lot of product if you put a lot of pressure on it. So just kind of be gentle. So I'm just taking a little bit of translucent powder to shear it out just a little bit more, but also to set the product as well. All right, so for the eyes, I can't decide which Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadow I want to use, if I want to use Roy G. Biv or Ripple. I know in my last video I did like that little iridescent purple in the inner corner. That was from the Fenty Beauty Snap palettes, from the Pastels palettes, and I was like, you know what, I just want like a pop of color. So since I did purple in the last video, I think I'm gonna use Roy G. Biv in today's tutorial. So it's definitely more like a reddish gold reflex. So I want to go in with my LA Girl Pro Mastery eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to kind of mainly just focus using a couple of these like pinker shades, and then sort of do like a pinky smoky eye, very like burgundy, and then go on top with this. So let's go ahead and just play around with that. I'm going to go in with Conquer, which is the shade right here. I love this palette. I don't know why I don't use it more. It's super pigmented, super affordable. So I'm going in with a blending brush. This is the BH Cosmetics number 7. And then I'm next gonna take Lovely, which is this shade right here. I'm gonna go ahead and just deepen that sort of outer corner, going like midway into the eyelid. And I'm taking that on a blending brush. This is the Morphe R40. I want to keep all of the shadows matte except for the Colourpop eyeshadow, just because I really want that to be the star of the show. Next, I'm going to take the color Pretty, which is this shade right here. That's definitely how I'm feeling today. I'm definitely feeling a little pretty. And I'm going to take that right on the lid and just marinate all of these colors. It's so pretty. Actually, that comes out lighter than what is in the pan. I felt like it was gonna be a little bit darker, but I'm okay with this like lighter purpley shade. It's so pretty. Duh, that's why it's called Pretty. Hello. Let's go ahead and deepen up that. I'm gonna go ahead and take Maven, which is this shade, and we're gonna just put that on the outer corner for some added depth to the eye. I'm gonna go back in with that blending brush that we used first and soften out the edges of Maven. Yeah, she's looking real cute with that. Okay, so next I'm gonna add just Pretty and Lovely to the bottom lash line. I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush. So I'm gonna take the Morphe M332. I'm gonna take Lovely first. And I'm going to add that right here. And I'm only going 2/3 of the way. I'm leaving that inner corner open. And then next I'm gonna go back in with that Minnie Mouse brush and pick up the shade Pretty and throw that right on top of Lovely. All right, next, for the start of the show, we're gonna be using Roy G. Biv. I'm excited to see what this is gonna look like on the eyes. Of course, I showed you a couple swatches in my mini haul video. So I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like whenever I pick it up with a brush. So just going in with my Morphe M167. And I love the way that these are definitely more of a cushion. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I'm all here for this. I'm excited. It definitely has the same consistency as the Super Shock Cheek highlighters. She gonna have a good day today with this eye look, honey. You know, sometimes it just works out in your favor and other days it doesn't. But you know, get her a camera, please. Let her do a photo shoot because she looks gorgeous. I'm done. I'm so done. This is, I love this eyeshadow look. Oh God, okay. We're gonna add I'm gonna add a little bit of brown liner to the waterline, just to make it more cohesive. Yep. She's She's having a good day today. Oh my god, you can see all of my white hair, like just in this little spot right here. Oh my gosh, I have so much white hair. All right, so I went ahead and I did my lashes off camera. The hat is now off. For lips, we are gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Ashton. This is a repurchase. I love this product so much. This lip shade compliments me so well. All right, so I'm gonna throw a gloss on top of that. I'm gonna take the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Topaz. Oh my god, this combo of the two. All right, everyone, and that completes today's makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed this video and just getting ready with me, trying out some new first impressions. Oh, let's talk about the foundation. The concealer, the foundation was great, super creamy, loved the finish of it. I think it's a really good match, so props to me for picking out the perfect shade. Let's see, oh, the Colourpop, this eyeshadow is gorgeous. I think that it's just like a nice addition to the look and just adds another flair to just a simple matte eyeshadow. You can just throw it right on top and then boom. The NYX blush, I tried that, threw a little bit on, love it. The e.l.f. concealer, really good for color correcting. I love the coverage of it. I think it honestly is just the perfect color correcting shade for me. And I think that was everything. I think that was, as far as I know, I can't think of anything else that I tried. All right, everyone, I will see you all in the next video. I love you all so much. And don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. I love you all so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.